Why does the media kind of paint you with a freaky brush?
Well, let me put it this way. The other night on the streetcar, I told the story of how public transit in North America was destroyed by a conspiracy of Standard Oil, and that's Exxon today, the big oil company that everybody's heard about. Esso in Canada. Esso is wholly owned by Exxon in the States. Standard Oil, they used to be known as Standard Oil. Firestone, the tire company, and General Motors. Everybody's heard of them. So General Motors, Firestone, and Standard Oil together conspired to destroy the public transit systems in North America. Now, when do you ever see that in print in the media? When do you hear it on the television news? Has there been many features done on this? I literally know of one article in the Atlantic Monthly and one documentary that was done on this story, and virtually, I would say 99% of the public don't even know this story. So if I'm talking about the downside of motorized traffic in our cities, and the newspapers have full wheels sections and full page advertisements to sell more and more cars, there's a bit of a conflict of interest here. And we like to think of the media as bastions of defenders of the public's right to know. Well, I think you only need to read Chomsky and do some analysis of what the media are really doing. The media has its own agenda. I mean, if I had a newspaper, if I was Conrad Black, if I had his money and owned the National Post, it would be a very different newspaper. If Judy Rebick published the Globe and Mail, it would have a much stronger perspective on women's issues, on feminism, and so forth. So why are we surprised, or why should we be surprised that the media have their own agenda and they're putting forward a particular perspective on the world? So the media does paint people in a particular light, and they seem to take some joy and have some glee in painting me, as you say, with a freaky brush.